What was a lithium agreement? It is a hallmark of with you respect. Let me be.
You think he has not even had enough?
Debbie!
Oh, sir, I don't mind
Debbie! Professor Jampo and Collins Dauda. He has been a huge disappointment.
Sir, if really he is in tune with what happens and the mood of the Ghanaian people, as far as Van Jampo Guapamono.
Anya Professor Jampo Nko. No, because my battery studio has so bekaya. Because let's say one answer na me Muhammad Jam. Why are there? Me beka ha emma wa mo kai obribo hin de Muhammad Jam ampa. Me ka say Muhammad Jam, Muhammad why are there? Me kan ye. When Muhammad agreed say obeko Burkina Faso obeko Niger any Mali because what we say na kan na Akufo-Addo no time no na Akufo-Addo no na Tinubu no na Ouattara no say they will not welcome the soldiers.
Yeah.
Ama Mika say no ni Akufo-Addo na Tinubu ni Ouattara no are wrong. They should welcome the soldiers. Eti Mahama kwa ba na tuari ba ya no manije ye. Okwache manije ye. Mika say Mahama ya de Mahama jam. Oti so kasa asem no. So I had confidence in Mahama. Even anything at all because about me when I have confidence. So man ye nyina no. Ebe ya mai. But o hwe ne akoso no a me wira say na president Mahama wadan. Jampo dia be kan hwe. Look, what Collins Dauda no press conference bi oyen.
Yeah.
It is a hallmark of dishonesty.
Collins Dauda.
The press conference
10% was
Abuwa. Read my lips. Mra Abuwa. Just read my lips. Mra Abuwa. Collins Dauda no, he was under the old law. The old law no set by within 5% to I think 5 or 6%. That was the old law. The current law is Act 995 of 2019. The current law is Act 995 of 2019. And the current law on mine and set limitation. Collins Dauda, me wira ho ma packaging kan. Madam for panu, wa ma me wira ho. The press conference no kura no ye no. Who say no ka say onyanhu ayini de so kaya. Look, mama before year 4, we are cheap. Some African intellectuals, some African politicians, year 4, to say African by Abitie store. Because look, a very serious matter like this, Professor Jampo Diano, because say, Benti Muno so, Ebia no Kofi Nyakonum Nyanya, Nana Heshojirenum, Brian Boabenum, Kofi Ofosum Kansanum, there's the Bakubisu Kura about so the Prosperity.
Yeah.
Prosperity.
Yeah.
Also tropa. Any PK support no. Ebia no be nya upon free me ho. Any woman ka ho. Any nya no wo daily guiding. Tachiwadu no.
Yeah.
Ebia no mo nya upon. Now I am telling you the young ones in say go and look at 995 of 2019.
This guy say equity or a lawyer, he graduated him last year.
At 995 of 2019 no. And certain limit. And certain limit. And therefore, even 10% to crown say, I'm MPP for air cogeno. Member Tranka say a shot.
Which NDC for Muslim can say a shot.
Jump Poko, all a shot. They took to the street. They demonstrated. Jump the a shot. Ocean Post should be crying in December. So October 4th, October 13th, 2024. December, Jampo, November, Jampo, Ewayano, Beresha, and people for Sisimu, and people for Yakron 4, and people for Yahudi 4. 10%. Who and people for me, but studio work I say, me or 10% in his shot. Oh, by What 5%? Collins Dauda, I say I don't know. Oh, read my list. Why would you hear me? Go and tell Collins Dauda. So he's a huge disappointment. More of Boa. The current law on 995 of 2019 and certain limit. So the government of Ghana could have even gone for 15%. Mm-hmm. I am saying it and I'm repeating it. Me wira ho ma bibrem. Me wira ho ma mama central region. Me wira ho ma Ghana for. Me wira ho ma ewe ya ohene ne ya madam for. Me wira ho ma mankasim for.
I have not rejected 5%.
Because of power sum. But power sum.
Omo power sum.
But no ba nani mo be kan sa say be man 5 no.
I have no more sum.
I can say be power sum. Why? Because you see, when the MPP fix it for 10%, you people told them, sir, MPP for short take you. Professor Jampo, now not in your can. All I need as a geologist. He said, I call it in some who said, I mean, nothing.
Impunity, that arrogance.
I don't show arrogance, no. Say, arrogance, no.
11 months.
Arrogance, no. Look, mature person, level-minded person who says, oh, I'm sorry.
I got it wrong. I apologize. But to go around and tell us, me geologist. It's a now first, now you're geologist. And this, President Mahama is comfortable to rule and run this country with some of these characters. Central Region 4, we are comfortable with this situation. Central region, the whole central region. Because they use a way up. Maybe I MPP or NDC. MPP or NDC. Maybe I dear be ye, money, a be ye, no, see, common sense on the part of our leaders in Kraken say, Sabar in Indian company or Indian Australian company in Obano. You do a carriage from central region to Takoradi. Ye. Social responsibility, ye. Do a carriage, welcome you. Some African politicians, some African intellectuals, what we any bunny for? They bring any bunny and Machiavelli. They bring any bunny and Mephistopheles. They bring any bunny and Judas Iscariot. The bunny for. So, in some kind of central region, but away. Only 5%. I call that non-existing law, a whole member of parliament, a member of the parliamentary committee, and then you were making reference to a non-existing law, and you were comfortable. Aday, a baby before aday. Nyankopon to shada na boy may be huna manesa na said, Nyankopon, tell us something. So that is the way, and I'm saying it authoritatively, sir. I am for any day. I am for no. You bet to one more. You bet to want to go in to help. Oh, so I know. I call Benina, no money maker. Oh, really? Oh, yes. They started long ago. So, no money maker. When the time I bring in upon man, you pack us on Michigan, Mantimian Kobe. A way is a substitute to a paramount too. It's a substitute to a paramount too. Now where I know Krua. You can't do that. You can't cheat people like that. The whole central region NDC one. I do a fear. And then look at what has happened. And look at what is happening. And then Mutima Adrisa, na calling to do the unfair. Wakwati to non-existent law. I mean, it is like your budget yasemiya wa mwakany. What new idea about? Sa oforata budget no korano. Ye pejabi. If President Mahama send you missy eulogize no. Nasa nkasa no jina so a nka by now ato forcing should be reshuffled to another ministry. Because President Mahama was disappointed. But African politicians, African intellectuals, about no change ato forcing. Ato forcing in ninchuom. Ninchuom. Onashini ato. That is the problem. A MPP, a finance minister,
MPs beko president ho says sano and for 1 whole year president antimi ansesa no na any papa wrong no discipline society na betima wetin say sir MPs will go to president finance minister yani nyina adwuma ho not even Belarus in Asia Putin in Russia kura an sa asem na ensi Maduro in Venezuela and kura sa asem na ensi North Korea kura sa asem na ensi na MPs abeka kira president and for 1 year the president couldn't reshuffle him kira and say no reshuffle is that how to run a country? Is that how to deal with the human beings? Na mahama so aba wo finance minister budget amosi anye we de kura de modi abelim what you say sa twi no nkwa no da nye de chance no so aberugum no wadi do himself from abelim kwa chance no and no so MPP ya apem NDC ya apem one left ministry sibi kura ho no ma ato force and budget no
if you also go assistant di no
sir
but because of copy can for real tadi na no de buy
and na madwini nya dwuma
energy ministry today it is energy and green transition but because of copy it no for energy ministry na no de aba
me say any serious president any level-minded president any president worth his salt any president who is bent to deliver and kobe sakeno but not Africa na budget say ya gitum ya approve budget no na Ministry of Water and Sanitation no any hono so what do we do
and you discan be kohin
ya mna jankopon no be fa ma men kokora na me de kora de makoma etidodo
and parliament approved
parliament has approved
ya approve budget ya allocation for
water and sanitation.
Meanwhile, currently, the ministry.
So this year, minister say, "Some who we are." Yeah. Budget is be here. No, but about one MPP for year.
I agree with you.
MPP for year. You have a whole administrator of common fund. Now she was treating the common fund money not to say her personal money.
And the sector minister complains.
And the president never acted as he said, a sector minister went to Munya Jaiko. Can we stand in this for you? NDC, the way this is Assembly Common Fund, but it's by idea. And I would doff my heart to the NDC Administrator of Command. I met to chairman. We MPP knew Udimatama men follow. I have conscience, I have principles, I have morals. I must follow my conscience, my principles, and my morals. Niase can make NDC administrator, NDC ayade, district assemblies, municipal assemblies, sikani benya, bebetim ya ayade. But I'm not just to me chairman NDC. Now say the koya budget mbere be TFI. Mpima biasa. Yani I'm say does it make sense?
Well, Yanka the democracy hub when the Yabua detention, no, and then Oliver Baker.
Oh, was okay. Now, Baman Bella
they worry. I think that he's still in the cooler. And then Yemet Chippy in the coup in Guinea-Bissau.
Okay, good. Yeah, Wendell, when you a short regional minister, or Kokasa baby.
Yeah.
Now no share up and down.
Yeah. That was around I think September thereof.
Yeah, Nkurase for a friend up and down. Up and down. For Pam be mom.
Yeah, very political suit.
As I am a friend. And yeah, Nkurase 34, a friend up and down. Now
the words he used
on Dr. Baumia and Nanado. The words he used on Dr. Baumia and Nanado. No biya nya no hwe
this character
nanne ono obia kokase woni eastern region and then I think central western region na se nipa no kra se I apologize na womo I'm actually and only Obi interview no.
Yeah.
And I no Obi in person. Not hi regional minister. Where we? I don't know his legal advisors. I don't know his legal advisors. They should have advised him immediately. Say, look, issue na ban Obi Frost can who be man kasa.
I listened to the interview and I was like, Obi point my friend, but I'm saying on the phone I busy because now me person me tinny maybe as say I or put on the spot and also or prepare man say me friend me no be kasa on this issue.
Look at this, a whole regional minister.
So when put you on the spot to pana or man proud to say me friend on this issue no say man say response now. Then the regional minister has a problem.
Sir, edu baby, sometimes you talk about the Samikan Sabi, arrogance, no. The matter is with the police. No comment. The first say, no, one Oliver Buckles. No, that didn't say, I mentioned Diana. Is this the very Ghana? And this is for some can and this is for near mom, yeah, and some is this the very Ghana? Is this the very people? When they took to the streets to demonstrate, Nyame kun Baumia, Nyame kun Akufo-Addo, Nyame yewe, already yewo, and soon, some girl no law school, woman, where is she now? I'm a governor, is it I'm a governor, so I'm a governor. And so, because with them, we are current, you're the Kokorafo. Look what is happening. And then this about power, near fit. No, be a can ya channel. Anakama is real.
The regional minister as a case in their campaign.
Aduchum.
Last time I told me, I was Papa Dr. Aduchum, and I was like, I mean,
Aduchum. You say,
Dr. Aduchum say
a symbol of perfection.
The regional minister.
Symbol, Aduchum, symbol of perfection, no.
Regional minister.
Aduchum, symbol of perfection.
11 months.
Aduchum.
It's numbering about 100.
Me say Aduchum.
Daylight.
Aduchum symbol of perfection. No, and regional minister.
I was surprised.
Aduchum symbol of perfection.
Dr. Aduchum on the car same way.
Aduchum appointed as minister of education.
Regional minister.
Aduchum.
Aduchum. This comics.
Me say Aduchum the symbol of perfection. And regional minister. Manasa Zura Chua Adibi. Now, when you be anchored there, Manasa Zuro say, Dr. Baumia, MPP from Muna Munyamia say, near Tumo, and in near from Dr. Baumia to throw down Yamia say, no one who no craft for any one more per wasem. First, and no one more ye, Nuna Bebrino, no one per wasem. So no one and I'm home. Manasa Zuri. Or try and answer Ranopa and an anonymous. Now,
and Rami who said, Minia, I think that Michelle will start to scry. I think Muhammad also wrote something brief.
Yeah, I think was it I think on Manasseh. Yeah. That possibility will be
Muhammad.
I think Muhammad.
Say if Dr. Baumia were ever in doubt regarding the group that cost him in the most, he has his answers now. Betrayal and treachery have special ways of manifesting themselves. I believe the MPP's internal contest has helped to reveal people's true identities and loyalties.
I take it Manasseh zero. As a Manasseh zero, post 2 page a story bisa.
Yeah,
it looks like
I read it.
Yes. And now you see that was the time law coming. KK Sapong.
Now you see,
and Lord Coming, KK Sapong and Makuman.
And Lord Coming supported Baumia. They have never supported Baumia. The last election they didn't support him. You know, we are say, hey, Omo Ako, as soon as you want to know, Dr. Baumia Luzubia.
Makuman
were they
Makuman. Some Makuman can.
Yeah, I don't know. I was confused because
Minister of
the former health
minister.
I don't know whether they were saying Ajimamenu.
Photo no there Macmanu.
The picture was Macmanu.
Yeah. Are you worried about it? But okay, 2023 woman say yeah campaign and now you call her. But say Dr. Bamia. wo da sɔre a yi Onyankopɔn ayɛ da Onyankopɔn ase because sese no na ma yɛ hu nia kɔ so na no mate sɛ se akua free ye ene ense battle so constituency
yeah.
Dr. Bawumianti na o maka bom
afia koto na share video no ewo Facebook
Dr. Bawumianti wo mo aka bom Dr. Bawumianti he is going to win MPP promise na ye da Nyankopɔn ase ye ya ka nokora be ye da Nyankopɔn ase edi Nyankopɔn eyi ni tumi adi na Dr. Bawumianti wiya ho na ebe hu se na obesi ahyehyɛ wo campaign team ube hu wo ma obehyehyɛ wo for your campaign team ene mo kan obi akwa bi o se kama Israel o se kama Israel abronye for bofo o se give time some time kama Israel give time some time ene mo bebre obi kura tim kasa the saying Bawumia yere yefule eno interestingly say ni pa nyina so no no ye nanado kuku dampa o wo ye nanado kuku dampa. Imagine somebody be an abstract of common fund for 8 solid years for 8 solid years and it wasn't easy.
I was consistently saying on this platform, say, not all of us are yet to the campaign, you know, and the person winning election to the
David. Until this, a man from your campaign, tell Dr. Bawumianti can say, or Muna no one per Bawumia. Maybe so. Oh, Nanyankopon, it's like this Wesley girls and in Cramofo issue, yeah, but yeah. NDC nimbi communicator. I think Oyoba I say I Dr. Bawumia 8 years now.
Oh yeah,
then
you had an opportunity to
what? Oh yeah, NDC communicator.
Yeah.
Or say a lawyer. I'm told so a lawyer. Sa NDC penswa sa Wesley girls and in Cramofo bay. So MPP pension nearby ya. Nka wan hwa NDC for by incite nipa. Amama block roads, all roads in the country. Now can some NDC for back can fan Cramofo no because of Dr. Bawumiano. And some can DC for back can and some are so been back can a fan Cramofo because of Bawumiano. And see Akufo-Addo Bawumia pencil. I see John Mahama. I see Professor Nana Jane. All they say they were Muntiminka. And I suffer so what does say no or Muntiminka.
You're not call Wesley girls, right?
And
okay.
So I will because of maintenance. Look at what is happening. Oh no, on your vice president, Otini Baby. Now Wesley girls. And this Wesley girls issue, me I've been always preaching for religious tolerance. We must learn to accommodate each other. Enti say President Mahama ekwe Thanksgiving service wo Osu. Na wa ma Osu wulom wono ma amegunsa. Eye me ya. Wa ma Osu wulom wono ama amegunsa. Eye me ya. You must respect the Osu people. You must respect their custom. Na wa ma wa mo ama megunsa. Na just my bias in favor of every Christians and Muslims. Okay, so I grab that Kobe no. And I want her. On your Ukobi. On your Subampako share. No more. Now you see, you live in a country. Every day and Kasai Toko Yaba and Maya no ko Wesley girls. Nasa Omobe Ramadana. Mana wa mo kitchen hokra no benyam na me fom bi ye kramuni. Nti mame, we dia umma nti yesro aya brantem they ye take care of them. Ye wia no matter no se mo pon numa ebo no miensa wo pon kofie ne kodantem. Eye simple. We should learn that. We should people in St. James must also learn this. And I said that fact.
Sankramofo no ba na ro bebo mpaye mpre numu a mane so no konkobo ne mpaye nka se e St James nti me mane mo mpaye ese e St Hubert nti me mane mo ne mpaye just that the dressing na ese ne omdigu nkramofo man digu womtia and they me no mo tiase na dressing de muka hijab anase eno de o ka mete wase. Let's respect Obia. I remember say when we were in primary school some years back. Consider say ye kwasore uroman. Joda ye kwa no ba ye kwasore. Boy ba kwa nkwasore. Baby say so nkwasore na ma me ye comfort. Je master no born. Abesi nne menti ase da. If you say na ma me ye comfort, ana wo bon say. When the catch say Christo som ni nkramosom kwa na ye som wo wiase. Traditional African religion. It is because Osuma Papa, Chinaman, Antoine, Akonedi, Nogopo. What is wrong about that? That is the religious belief. That is the religious belief. Roman for Yako Grotto. Yako Grotto, Ameribia. Now, so this is called a baby abuo no ba no fa abuo ni biba. What is wrong about that? So, you see, Yankopon Ocean and Nimonyam. Nyankopon be sheba umia ni munyam. Nyankopon be sheba umia ni munyam. Ma omma na kuma ntutu. Ba umia kita afo so mo mama kuma ntutu ka preba. Mon nyi me nsem ni di from 1992 min koma me hwebia bam. Min koma me hwebia bam. Me hwebia bam. Naja. Nipa na du ba bia na nipa ya nipa boni ni. Min koma me hwebia bam. Mon mama ba mon tutu mon nyina pintin mon fancy mu bo mon kase look ba umia ba wini na ba umia will come and reset Ghana anya wa ma o reverse Ghana no this I don't call it reset, I call it reverse. Me who away ya bibi na pa me say reverse. And once again mama na MPP minority for no ase I don't be here but this is about mafia kwa no my campaign say that how they say babina na anu tamale pandai na bravo mo NDC MPC sabi ka frache mo pa mo disqualify MPP for maninka 20 in parliament me am teach me sure
because
na ye wu ya kwaso parliamentary contributions ye wu
parliamentary debate on the 2026 budget ready. Minority na lecture majority le papa.
Me kira se hwakwasi kunadu.
Fantastic.
Hwakwasi kunadu. Anu me hwa ba ko NDC ni bi ka say ato is being economical. We not in Sabaha. Ato is being brief. Mahama is being brief. Me kira say look. And yes sir.
Listen to him and I was like.
And he was lecturing. Now finger Mike is crowd there bisa be a page way. Be a paragraph way, be a page way, be a yeah, coding in an NDC for. But and
all this,
you
go to parliament and lie.
Na budget na mu kura budget the whole budget inconsistencies and contradictions. And yet they have accepted the budget. Some people from man contributions.
Yeah.
Savlugu ninu.
Savlugu.
Perfect. Tiwa. Perfect. Abna saro de akura de na me nanka.
Fantastic.
Fatu NDC for man ho. Never in the history of this country. Never. Let me say never in the history of this country since Don Diego Diazambuja. Never in the history of this country Don Diego Diazambuja and Nana Kwame Nkrumah ya. Yenya parliament bia minority amwa majority ayen to say the Barcelona Chelsea aye Barcelona
frustrating minority the one with the omoye afenyo
but uncle privileges
come
no just like this for no. So in 1993 ne bebre wo mo he
but I think they are telling us how to use power
93 no wo mo he 1993 MPP no wo ni 0 1993 MPP 0 no parliamentary candidate there was no MP 1993
yeah
me na make a chiro
your boycott too
also MPP survived
7th January 1997. Na MPP di bi kwa eze to sadusia.
Yeah, 66 also.
For samre no eba 2000 no MPP for horo mo anu o me sister something o mo horo mo say the Chelsea horo Barcelona. O mo horo mo ara kasan. Na we ebe hu dia ya dutwam. Because in the 1997-98 no so champion no mo ho. Wahu na yiti mensa no mo ho. Etina omo so bebre no na omo kasa pa. But with this present crop of parliamentarians in the NDC, me gini se binim kra kasa ma manfo ye be yo aben kasa biu. Pusi kasa me gini so aben kasa biu.
Bye bye.
Ane do me kwa benya.
Akurugu.
Elekem.
Eleklem akurugu.
Look. Eti say meti say da fa makose omo ko damba ina dia me say mo pa mo say MPP for no. In the worst case scenario, the MPP can decide, say, look, you're containing Nipa 20. Wama Kenya, Wamuntin fee. And they were able to expose them to public ridicule and contempt. So, when we think I don't go camp you. Economic Tiago Silva. I said, but me, Maguire. Mr. friend Tiago Silva. Oko Brazil or retire Okobo Fluminense and Nasa Santiago Oko. Look at how what we are going through as a country. A country yet to be a budget. Timika say, young for teacher for young for nurses. Namum ya better sanitary pad. Abba, why do we cheapen ourselves like that?
Sanitary pad, finance minister and about parliament, Abekase say I have about 15 cities. And then also Kotobia, what could 2 unit price, 45
cities. Sanitary pad about 45 captured in the budget. This is perhaps the government what this present NDC government dear. No, because Professor Moss, baby will be a Professor Moss in Yaminfa currency. Professor Moss will not have entertained this type of characters, some of these characters. Professor Moss, a well-disciplined politician, a God-fearing politician, an honest politician, a truthful politician. Professor Moss, I born dinner, na sorry. Professor Moss, I born dinner, no media biano come and naka say, Professor Moss, Tim Fabian in Shabanum, Minfan Shamanum, because I no kurekani, or nyamsuroni, or buadia, or penipa. For me, Buziaman will be but nyame kan for buzia ho ana nyame kan for Professor Moss ho nipa mienu we make say yes me nyankopon nie. These are my mentors in life. Professor Moss Kofi Abrefa buzia ade me ya bedru no ye kwadi nyina ni abedru no ho ne ba. Number 3 hanam ka say President Mahama jama wa ma me afere Mahama wa ma me afere because I praised you to the high heavens. I knew say Mahama what be yadia mama na ye hwe baby ya nanam hwe sa express road asem ya bedi
asenso
asem okan sabi ka fratwo wasie for mpamatwo wanima won kwa brochire da na asenso asem no okan no ubedi natem express road
kwa brochire da and Honorable Francis Asenso Boache Asema Okano obedi na tem.
Because look, enye se ba ben call that me buba bomfia. Nyon call that the onya kwani hu highway or autobahn.
Or motorway.
Highway, autobahn.
The AC.
Because you can use about 3 years to build an express road.
Now when is oba hana but say wait now e be 6 years.
6 years kwa no wanya te say Burkina Faso ni no. Burkina Faso ni no no betimi e de be 6 years. In Switzerland, mountains ni bi no be say omu twetokro fam ni train fam. It took them 15 years. Even in Switzerland. It is up as a express road from Kumasi to Accra. But the Accra says in a minute because African politics and African intellectuals, African politicians. Obaso yen autobahn and a highway from Accra. Now I no go for N2, N-way, no what you see autobahn so all highways, all express road no. Na sabi nkurabia mesrameka. Ben kwa burochire da on tena kam autobahn so highway so any dan be kire very asanso am satin fa sentiment. Mara ben wo hene ba wafa bisu wa burochire. Me ma afa bisu wa burochire. Obi afa bisu wa burochire bia no. Me ka oni. Wosimu a ten no. It took them a lot of years. Womu tense, womu plan. Sa express
so you be mpo a other than the existing one now. Kunipa.
Exactly.
Get a record was.
Exactly.
Get it done.
Exactly.
And then
and ya sense no kan no. Badwem ba. Obi a yin sem boso me nkon bia badwem ba bia. Obo support ni asenso no kan no. Say yayi konongo endomase afrim. Yayi anyinam afrim. Yayi anyire si afrim. Nti ketimi ye no. We are in 2025. Then we can say look, in 2035 you use the express route. Then you start now. Kwani baby adefa. Achase ne kura bi wo hono ma je so mkokọ test.
Yes.
Sasase no. Wo de fa
test channel.
Test channel. Eti ebetuma ba se kwa no kura say yes express road da baby e beda no from Ejoso to baby kura e beda no e be about 20 kilometers. Well planted with matured minds. Mongan flow. So bloggers here to be kanti.
No answer be a camp.
Bloggers okay.
On your Ghana.
And you guys say on your side then you have a whole minister beating kase. Sansu na ne nananum kase be mpe Kwame Nkrumah Kosombo. A regional minister o me dem mboni dini. Regional minister awa kwa burochire da awa hwe de awa burochire awa fa autobahn so awa fa highways awa fa express route. Hey, na ya kon se ya fo se afu Kenya betie awurade nyankopon ei ohina ba na be dia tana na vinin bloggers we bloggers autobahn on fa bi so da express road on fa bi da highway on fa bi da what it is obi prezi akoko nketenkete akoko nketenkete national project awurade nyame ankoko no a President Mahama ayane ka ba nyina you go to Brazil, you go to Holland, you go to Denmark nkoko ni nyina no 1.3 farm bi nkoko. Oh yes, 1.3 farm nkoko. Money Ghana, money your friend Ghana. And our own president no watch akoko no we awadi nyankopon nei. Ne be oboje so na no me ba bebe be meat factory wo Bekem. I've been saying, sir, man fa banisika enkoye se adwuma no. Man fa banisika enkoye cathedral.
No, boy, you know was saying same thing no. Says I am going to get now and you shouldn't be a banisika.
Was starting anka MVP town da via nka se fa banisika. Na akoko nkete let's nkoko na be de my sembe de my. Oh please, let's my enko adefo for so
on the relaunch of MPP.
Mami mra we. Okaku in Guinea. Look, I'm starting of this quotation. I said those who make peaceful change impossible.
Ghana government has condemned it.
Welcome,
sorry. And then condemn.
Good job, Mahama. They are the Bahotabe. Yeah, about maybe no Bohus Bahotabe. Here's a media bottom. You know, in history, eons of years. I said those who make peaceful change impossible, they make violent change inevitable. Nichi ni say, ba man sakraye ne nsesaye maboko no. Ba ben ye no man sakraye. This was the position of Socrates, Archimedes before Jesus Christ was born. And at what Swabeti said. So you read about the French Revolution, ancient regime, the English Revolution, the American Revolution, the War of Independence. Go to the guns. The day Akai, go to the guns. They will tell you. You go to the people of Techimai, present day Techimai. All over the world. Now, it has been my position, sir. Baba wo krom no, beni yawo, beni say the best samba of violence or not. Don't weep for them. I remember when Okudjata Blackwell was in opposition, he was always praising Papa V.
Yeah.
Papa V who ye crown Okudjata Blackwell say your man state barrier.
State barrier.
Well, state barrier say man from Kunadu Emano, I mean fancy she did well for women. On a man Maya very active in politics in Ghana. And te Kunadu Emano, I mean fancy. Coming back today. Then when a coup took place in I think 2022 in Mali. NDC commentator see nanka biya si Ghana nanka biya ba wamanka oni ba wamanka wamanka they were jubilating coup asi Mali ni biya ba Ghana afedie President Mahama ye ben na guritu uma Traore bae enu achi President Mahama Bevlo Latte lawyer Bevlo Latte I am a senior lawyer to the Sahels. So Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Meboa. And I'm going to say Guinea by joining.
Yes, you said it.
I said it.
Yeah.
Guinea Conakry by joining. Make I say Togo and Fanahuma ECOWAS. You'll be flirting with them. President Mahama niema ekoso nse hunu ekoso ogini bisawo ansa na ombeto aba no nyina obi ankasa wo okuja to abla kwa ankasa afi kuba ya President Mahama ni okuja to abla kwa eka no enya no na gini bisawo mo adwene ho as long as we have humanity the lessons we've learned since Adam and Eve and he said those who make peaceful change impossible, they make violent change inevitable. Ocham that's what look who see Cameroon. Mani beje.
Hey.
Ocham that's what look who see Cameroon. Mani beje. Enra otin yesi enra nopa. Bobby Wine in Uganda or moko demos. I should have 42 amani supporters new. Shani ekwaso Uganda. President Mahama okuja tabla. African leaders sabi binum nyame betua moka nyame betua moka in the sense in Uganda hweneko campaign Bobby Wine ko campaign kura ya amra nipa be nenanum were shot to death in Uganda. In Tanzania more than 100 people died. As I'm talking to you now, Tanzania mama she has been indicted in ICC. Tanzania president she has been indicted. Crimes against humanity. African leader, apart from Pokagami, Nkwana condemn mameno. Mahama went to Ghana. Now, sabi kafrache. In some who say, I don't think African leaders Nkwana ye indicted or more international court. Now, African leaders never indicted or got indicted when. Look at the mess going on in Uganda. Look at what has happened in Benin. Constitution, you're changing from 10 years to 14 years. What is going on in Cote d'Ivoire? Open to you before. So ECOWAS, and you more assemble po. So say Guinea, Bissau will join the Sahel state. But ECOWAS no cry no. When you cry the Nigeria na kono so be join ECOWAS. For what? ECOWAS for what? ECOWAS for it. But time as one.
Your next 10 minutes. Let me share the relaunch of our constitution.
Relaunch of constitution. I mean, who need to be relaunch it? Yeah, because you see, MPP is in November now.
Yeah,
they are entering December. Allow them to go for their primaries. mfa bibia metwetwam mate koka ne wakra no mate ne wahu ne video bi and he took Nana B on when
yeah
tie
in fact the first time who flyer no I made a comment. Nana B called me and I told him.
Okay, said that.
No explanation.
Okay, said that.
Because.
Okay, said that. We suspend it.
Yeah.
They should suspend it.
Because you see, I said, "Can I man bomb to do?"
Nearby, I'm sorry.
I see a Costa Patriotic Institute. I started.
I mean, was no be lecture.
So why can't we wait? Have a major event.
This is not the time for us to be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. This is not the time for us to be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. Nero was fiddling around when Rome was on fire. I don't know this from there. This is not the time. This is not the time for us to be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. Hey, dear, Baumia dance edi. One more with the Baba lunch, no, Kokurabia Baumia campaign. I know Baumia into Minka. Menamaka, me or Minyakuma. Mentina, I'm Mefia Anya, for my brother, my younger brother to suffer. Why is my life? Why does life in me? Mentina, Baumia Bukata. People who have hidden agenda can go on. But I am saying it.
These people have hidden agenda.
Mere. People who seem to have a hidden agenda. Yet you know, mun fibia, mun tiebia. What mera ubenya? Kwaye campaign, kwa cheche amanfo ni enti abantoma baumia. Baba nanchi wa moya mama lanche. We don't care. We will not be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. Professor Zato, Dr. Donfe, mo amukika wunyina no. Bugiri, Baba Amendo, Tampo Master Planner, any more Mukika Hono, Amadaku, Muntiabia, Afiakota Muntiabia. We will not be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. Baumia. SDF Famu Kwasorene, Baumia, Nkramo Famu Konra, Baumia, a Christo Famu Bekochina, Baumia. Over relaunch MPP manifesto, MPP and constitution. Come on, please. They should give some of us break. Me all launch a minko. Minka say beyond from it. No beyond from so minko.
Creative BB to use it to milk the system.
Exactly.
Because of their own TSU.
Exactly. Some of them no.
Such a major.
Some of them no.
Why can't we wait?
Wamono binimu say abawiye.
Why can't we wait so that you're talking about we are? You have a flag bearer.
Who will chair?
And then as I did the prayer was near a flyer for some convenience to please somebody near the President Mahama Danado Atoso, we have to so. Then your 2024 candidate at the election. Your surviving vice president. Where you're not to
MB before Mutiemi. Let's concentrate on Baumia. Let's pray for Baumia. Let's fast for Baumia. Say me kasa sort for no. Mo amugunsa. No so mungunsa ma Baumia. Mo amoye Buddhist. Mo mpa ye ma Baumia. Bahai. Obia Baumia. We will not be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. We will not be fiddling around when Rome is on fire. Oh, Yantiasia Nantiasia China. Nabagasa Baba Enina Ache. Maybe from people as in 1992. What you say? About 33 years ago. And I'm in the Abakokra. So please, MPP free. Mpemfona mo wankana say bia munni ground so nti munim ne yakoso. Because behind say our Patriotic Institute here say wo from sansa no beto about from say memra meka menko.
NDC have presented this budget just a gaps a womb loopholes.
National executives.
The national party.
Tenase.
Minim as we speak. Minim our communication approach.
Na mema no omo fa no mako.
Obia na afa na na so correlante constitution. For what? Is this the thing that we need to spend our time, our energy, our resources on? That gaps a womb, their minority ye.
Anka. Mubayes lectures.
Communication to me.
Mubayes lectures in all the regions.
Related issues on the budget. Security. You're dealing with it. Must you acquire reliance? They are started patriotic. But that is in school. The timing.
Dombo depends on the Patriotic Institute. No. But
you have lost focus. You don't know the clarity of direction. For the party,
we will not be fiddling when Rome is on fire. Now, benim abufu amanfo buafu at the grassroots no. Sani amanfo buasie fu pa no. And MPP no. Sababu fuwa. Ho. Me na msi party 1992 na mka ho. MPP for bufuwa. Ha, wow, ira ba ho. Was that national executives in there?
Nana B, JFK were attacked verbally at the meeting.
Obina attack Oman.
Yes.
Obina attack Oman.
One of the aspirants.
Asa.
You are not dealing with these issues. You are massaging the figures, issues, no?
So it looks like Omotama.
And near March, near movie say you will use it to make the system. What is this?
It looks like Omunina Omotama.
Oh.
Just a party headquarters so there. The way I mean who grassroots no, or more responses no. And I want to ask you. Meaning say, why you clean and party headquarters or metal betiano. Now what I foresee is after 31st December no. I be ura first February na ombeto aba no. So national executive simbia o me anti Bawumia no. What I can foresee ni say Bawumia win we are. O hwe comments I so especially in Koka no mom koso na. Enya easy for the party. Enya easy. Yeah. O hwe ne Koka no because o tie ne Koka no kana. O see to aba we 31st. First. Why we national officer we are
obvious obi oba we ni bia no. Second, he will make sure.
So national officer be
comfortable with them. We can trust them as officers.
Not national among the court say in Accra.
Oh yes. And we'll be about in India. I'm not making what I say. You go to a Muslim, you neutral. You 2 years, you neutral. Oh, coalition. And for
after 31st, no district, regional, and then national, no. The results of
the constituency, region, national. No.
The results of the 31st, no, a bachelor dimension.
Oh, of course. When you are there, it will determine about 60 to 70%.
Then even the MPs. MPs, if you are home after 31st, no, Uncle View.
Of course.
Uncle View. 2,
4,
3, 2, 5, 9, 2. 0, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, 9, 2.
9, 2.
Yeah, 9, 2.
Okay.